Hello, I'm George Kelesidis. I'm a new assistant professor at the School of Public Health of Rutgers University. I'm also the Deputy Director of the Nanoscience and Advanced Materials Center at the Environmental and Occupational Health Sciences Institute. Originally, I come from Greece. I did my undergraduate studies in chemical engineering at the University of Patras. Then I moved to Switzerland, where I did my master and PhD studies in mechanical and process engineering at ETH Zurich. After I completed my PhD in 2019, I worked at ETH Zurich as a lecturer and research associate. And in January 2023, I joined Rutgers University. So, my research capitalizes on recent advances of nanotechnology to provide new insights and, if possible, solutions to climate change and health. In particular, my research program focuses on environmental nanoparticle pollutants, such as soot or otherwise known black carbon nanoparticles. About 8 megatons of black carbon nanoparticles are emitted every year in our atmosphere. In Europe and North America, most of black carbon nanoparticles are emitted by road and air transportation, but most of black carbon emissions are actually coming from East and South Asia, where black carbon is emitted by coal and biomass combustion. Of course, more and more black carbon emissions are being produced by wildfires, but unfortunately they make it more and more often on the news. Now, black carbon nanoparticles, as you can see for example over here, they are black and they absorb strongly light. So for this reason, they increase the temperature of our atmosphere and they contribute to global warming. In addition to this, these nanoparticles are very toxic to our health. In fact, a recent study from the Harvard University indicates that even small amounts of black carbon nanoparticles can increase the mortality risk by 6 to 8%. Now, the impact of black carbon on public health and climate depends on its irregular morphology. Just to better understand what I'm talking about, I have over here an exhibit of a black carbon particle that it is essentially a 3D printed particle that has been obtained based on a real microscopic image at the University of British Columbia. So, as you can see over here, black carbon nanoparticles that are incepted, that they are nucleated during combustion, they collide with each other to form these porous, so-called fractal-like clusters that are typically called agglomerates. Now, during my PhD and postdoctoral research at ETH Zurich, I developed computer models that can simulate very accurately, from first principles, the evolution of the black carbon morphology during combustion. And this enabled us to estimate the light absorption and scattering by black carbon nanoparticles. And this essentially was required in order to obtain the climate impact of these nanoparticles. In particular, we showed that accounting for the realistic agglomerate structure of black carbon increases globally its direct contribution to climate change by 25 to 50%. The morphology, the size distribution and the composition of black carbon changes between different combustion sources. So, in order to explore these variations, we aim to design new platforms that can produce large amounts of realistic black carbon nanoparticles in our laboratories. For example, we have developed a new platform for enclosed spray combustion of jet fuel that generates in high throughput black carbon nanoparticles that have similar size distribution, morphology and composition with those measured from real aircraft engines. Most importantly, with this platform we can produce tens of milligrams of aircraft-like black carbon nanoparticles. For example, you can see how many aircraft-like black carbon nanoparticles we have collected in this vial over here just within a few minutes. So these large amounts that we can obtain using these platforms enable us to characterize more accurately the impact of black carbon on public health and climate change. finally, we can also use these platforms to design new fuels and engines that pollute less our atmosphere. Of course, at the Nanoscience and Advanced Materials Center at Rutgers University, we also have platforms for wood combustion and incineration of plastics. This enables us to characterize the climate change and public health impact of emerging pollutants such as brown carbon from wildfires, as well as micro and nanoplastics. So, to summarize, using my expertise in aerosol science and combustion technology, my aim is to provide new insights and solutions to climate change and health issues that impact our society. If you want to know more information about black carbon and its impact on climate change, please visit the Division of Environmental and Population Health Biosciences at eohsi.rutgers.edu. Thank you.